We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Anthony Edwards
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes good on the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. To the paint. Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
San Antonio ball.
Wembanyama, outside. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Here's Fox. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Fox goes in. Randall with some nice D. Here's Edwards. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Fox goes in. Good on the bucket.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And a beautiful crossover there.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Vassell from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. For the 3. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Got that one up quick.
That's called working the catch-and-shoot game to perfection. Barnes on balance and on point with his shot mechanics.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Edwards. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. And rebounded by McDaniels. Puts up a 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Fox goes in. And a missed layup. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
26.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Now here's Edwards. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the 3 by Minnesota. And that one's good, Barnes.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Fox. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Edwards at full speed. And he can't jam it through. Shot on the wing. And it's San Antonio with another.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Fox. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Randall. Still yet to score. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Reed. Out to Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Spurs making a switch here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. Over Randall. Barnes can't get it to go. Inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Harper with the steal. All alone. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 12 in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Nobody near Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Spurs trailed by 8. Here's Barnes. Nice defense from McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. On up the court. And the dunk by Barnes.
Harrison Barnes cooking a little bit. I like the aggression we're seeing out of him.
Harper's shot's good. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Timberwolves leading by 4. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Vassell outside. Pass to Olynyk. Reed with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Back to Gobert. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Edwards got his team on the board first here in the second half for Minnesota. Here's Fox. Reed with the defensive effort. So it's the Timberwolves now. 6-point lead. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 18 points. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 16.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
DiVincenzo. That one's not going to go. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Now here's Reed. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. Here he goes. And here's Barnes for 3. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. And here's Edwards from the arc. Missed number 7 for the field. He's also made 7. Pass to Champagny. Castle with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Barnes. Nice defense from McDaniel. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The wing jumper off target. Here's San Antonio now, trailing by 5. That's a 2 from Barnes. Barnes with another miss. And here's Edwards from the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And that one is good.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Off the run. And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Minnesota leading by 8. Rebounded by Castle. To the middle. And Benyama finishes off the break.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And finished off by Gobert.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Vassell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Spurs trail by 5. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Spurs another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I guess Rudy Gobert right where he wanted to be. He touches the ball and rises and fires.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And here is DiVincenzo. He has 6. Here's Edwards. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've leaned on him for offense, and he...
The Timberwolves, 59.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson in the corner. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
It's stolen by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Harper. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Edwards from the arc. Vassell grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
McDaniels outside. To the inside. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 25 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
And it misses. Spurs trail by 8. Fox fires. Reed with the rebound. Now Gobert. And stolen by Castle. Benyama. Not gonna go. And stolen by Castle. Castle. Here is Wembanyama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 8. Gobert. And down.